Good evening and welcome to the Mastodon. This is IPFW Volleyball live action tonight against a MIVA conference opponent. That's Wisconsin-Milwaukee. I'm Paul Farball along with Jamie Brown here tonight to bring you the action. And Jamie, I got to tell you that this team came off it was sort of disappointing going into it. Ranked number 5 road trip over in San Diego. Came out 3-3. Had some problems out there, but still played well overall.
Yeah, I think IPFW did play pretty well out there. They ended up 3-3. Probably would have liked to have come out of their pool number 1. They got beat by San Diego State in a 5-game match, which maybe if they would have beat them, they would have met number 1 Long Beach State in the finals. But however, I think IPFW played real well and needs to really work on maybe all 6 players playing together and getting some real team consistency.
Right. Well, reading the players' comments in today's paper, I think team defense and consistency game in and game out is going to be crucial for IPFW. They lost to Long Beach State out there 4-game. That was the first time Long Beach State has dropped a game this year, number 1 Long Beach State. It's important for tonight for IPFW to get off to a good start in conference matchups here. They want that number 1 seed going into the conference tournament later in the end of the season there.
Yeah, I think that'd be great for IPFW to get off on a good start with conference this weekend with Ohio State tomorrow night and Wisconsin-Milwaukee tonight. And for later down the road, when it comes down to the MIVA tournament, they'll want a good seed.
Okay, IPFW 10-5 coming in tonight against 5-4 Wisconsin-Milwaukee. Well, the starting lineups for you right after this.
Good afternoon, Mr. President. It's a lovely day here in Georgia.
Good morning, Mr. President. It's a nice day here in California.
California? I could swear we were right next to each other.
With a communications satellite, we can be. That's one way space technology impacts on life here on Earth.
Television, telephone, and radio signals bounced off satellites bring people together who are thousands of miles apart.
They bring us world events as they're happening.
They help us educate, entertain, and inform.
But communications satellites are only one of the thousands of practical applications of space technology.
In the months ahead, you'll be hearing about remarkable advances in the diagnosis and treatment of heart disease and cancer.
New ways to generate electricity and control pollution.
All of them spin-offs of space technology. That's why Jimmy Carter from Georgia
and Gerald Ford from California agree.
Space technology has down-to-earth benefits for everyone.
When Jenny was a baby, her parents noticed that she was not responding to noises. Her parents were referred to an audiologist at the local speech and hearing center. Currently, Jenny is seen regularly by the audiologist for follow-up testing, and she attends speech-language therapy. Early identification of hearing loss is critical to developing good speech and language. For further information, contact the speech-language hearing professional in your area or contact Indiana Speech-Language Hearing Association.
Back at the Mastodon, we're going to have the starting lineups for you in just a moment here. You might see some a little bit of a different lineup for IPFW. A lot of players got some playing time out in the tournament out in San Diego. Tom Junkie played a good overall game against number 1 Long Beach State. So it's going to be interesting to see who the starting lineups are.
A 6'1" freshman from Chicago, Illinois, number 8, Bob Erlenbaugh. A 6'3" sophomore from South Milwaukee, Wisconsin, number 9, Scott Netzel. A 6'6" sophomore from Racine, Wisconsin, number 12, Dan Snopko. A 6'4" sophomore from West Dallas, Wisconsin, number 14, Mark Caratu. A 6'2" sophomore from West Dallas, Wisconsin, number 15, Todd Lyon. And the captain of the Panthers, a 6-foot junior from Wauwatosa, Wisconsin, number 4, Joe Lynch. The head coach for the Panthers in his second season is Tom Pleedy. He is assisted by Liz House and Bruno Wolf. And now the starting lineup for your IPFW Volleydons. They come in 10-5 overall, and this is their first MIVA match. They are 6th in the polls. A 6'4" sophomore from Yauco, Puerto Rico, number 3, Norman Amaldavar. A 6'4" senior from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, number 5, Neil Day. A 6'3" senior from Minneapolis, Minnesota, number 8, Tom Junkie. At almost 6 foot, a junior from Caguas, Puerto Rico, number 9, Raul Papaleo. A 6'5" freshman from Detroit, Michigan, number 12, Craig Collins. And the captain of the Dons, a 6'8" sophomore from Woodburn, Indiana, number 10, Loy Ball. The head coach of IPFW in his 12th season is Arnie Ball. He is assisted by Dennis Johnson and Mark Franke. And now, will everyone please stand for the playing of our national anthem.
Okay, getting set for action now. Again, it is number 6 IPFW coming in at 10-5. This is going to be the first conference game that really counts against 5-4 Wisconsin-Milwaukee. Wisconsin-Milwaukee only brings 9 players into tonight's game, so
That could be a lot because they're traveling and maybe just cut down on their roster on the road, cut down on a little expense of the team. Here we see trainer Ron Clark talking with Coach Ball.
We'd also like to tell you about the home match that is not on the Volleyball schedule that has been added for this year. On Saturday, March 21st, Rutgers Newark will come to the Mastodons to take on the Dons. Match time is 7:30. That's Saturday.
you just heard that over the PA system. Rutgers Newark, number 6, or number 5 rather, in the latest poll, is going to play IPFW at home on March 21st, and Rutgers Newark has been a thorn in the side for IPFW lately. That might be, I see Coach Ball there laughing and the players looking over at him a little bit. I don't know if that's a play or not. Rutgers Newark has beaten IPFW 3 times already this year.
That might have just caught the team a little bit off guard, thinking, whoa, we're going to play them again?
You see Neil Day shaking his head there. Well, back to serve for Wisconsin-Milwaukee. It's the setter, Joe Lynch, to start things off. Ball now. Raul Papaleo with the first kill.
Seems like about every play of the game, first transition, IPFW sets that same play. That's a good play for them.
Assist to ball now. Ball back on serve. Block there, an aggressive block, but turned it outside there, out of bounds, side out, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Scott Netzel there with the service error. Still 0-0. Neil Day back at serve. Good low service there.
Little joust at the net there. Looked like IPFW won that one.
service is long. As we mentioned before, one new wrinkle in the starting lineup tonight. Tom Junkie getting the start over Pepe Relat. For the Volleyball, back on service, Todd Lyon for Wisconsin-Milwaukee. Good dig.
Blocking a little off tonight. Looks like they're not quite penetrating good enough.
Will Papaleo with his second kill of the first game. Tied at 1. Papaleo now on the line for service. I got it there nicely. Quick hitter there. Ball couldn't cover the seam that time. Side out. Wisconsin-Milwaukee getting off early, and the blocking is letting down a little bit again for IPFW. Dan Snopko back on serve. Ooh, tough set there. Dinked over nicely that time. Bob Erlenbaugh.
Milwaukee seems to be finding the holes on IPFW's defense right now. IPFW's a little bit back on their heels. They need to anticipate a little bit better.
Well, they're going right at the one seam right there. Back set and blocked nicely. Bob Erlenbaugh comes up with that block on freshman Craig Collins coming from the outside. 3-1 now. Snapco now on service. Oh, good get there by Papaleo. Still alive. Papaleo set the ball. Collins blocked again.
I don't know. I think Loy should start involving his middle a little bit. They're up and nobody's jumping with them. He needs to relieve some of his outside hitters so they don't have two blockers all the time. Right
that
there.
Time, good quick hit there. No reaction in the middle. Tom Junkie gets his first kill tonight. Side out now. IPFW down 1-4. Two-4 now. Collins on serve. Flat service set there. Snopko saved by Ball. Collins goes to get it.
Good effort by Craig, but just didn't get quite there.
Bob Erlenbaugh now on serve. 4-2. Overset there. Tipped nicely. Who got that one? I think that's Scott Netzel's going to get credit for that one. Ball now, another quick set. They're going to go to that. Tom Junkie gets his second kill tonight. Side out IPFW trailing at 2-5. Well, they're having a little success over the middle, not going down the sideline there. Ball now, another quick hitter. Neil Day gets his first kill.
Right there, you can just see IPFW, all 3 times they've set the middle, they've got a kill, and that's what Loy really needs to do is work that middle.
5th assist for Ball now. 3-5. Back set, it's long.
Looks like there was a touch on that play. Side out for Milwaukee.
There was a touch on the play on the side out to Wisconsin-Milwaukee.
Jason Bean coming in for the Panthers of Wisconsin-Milwaukee now. So the score reverts back now, 5-3. Bean on service. Ball now. Back set, back hit.
There's Craig coming alive for him. Gets his first kill, I believe, of the night.
Well, Craig went over the middle that time, trying to take advantage of the short middle blocker in there. Maldavar, good service. Papaleo now off the fingers, good get there. Todd Lyon, his first kill of the night. Joe Lynch, the setter, back on serve now, still 5-3. Papaleo now, bad pass. Maldavar sets it up high.
That was a nice play by Raul. That was a real hard set to get to and hit. It was set awful high and tight, but he made a good play out of it.
Jump service handled nicely. Into the net was IPFW, side out. Wisconsin-Milwaukee still 5-3. Scott Netzel on service. Ball now with a difficult pass there. Craig Collins comes in.
Nice play by Loy to save that and get a good ball up there where we can get a good swing. That was a real nice play.
Very difficult set there. It's really a bump by Ball, close to the net. Now the set, back set, dinked over. Ball over, passes, no one there to recover. Back into the game, Mark Caratu now coming back in for Jason Bean. He's going to move up to the front line. Papaleo now, ball, set, second option. Raul's third kill. Ball now with 6 assists. Off the fingertips that time. Dan Snopko with the kill.
One thing for IPFW, their middle back player has to stay deep to get that high deflect. That's their responsibility, and they need to stay back on the end line to make that play.
Again, the quick hitter, Tom Junkie, gets his third kill of the night, all on the quick hitters. Going right over the middle blocker that time. Craig Collins now on service. It is still 3-5. Been that way a long time now. Lynch with a set. Side out still, no, scratch that rather. 4-5 IPFW. Attack was wide. Off the fingertips, great save by Ball. Moldovar.
That was a nice dig by Neal. He stayed back deep and he was able to play that ball. That was a good dig by him.
Well, it's tied up 5-5. IPFW starting off slowly. Down 4-1 at one point, and now back to tie the game. The College Cable Access Program Guide provides information about our programming, including IPFW Sports Telecast. To receive your free Channel 6 program guide, send your name, address, and zip code to College Cable Access Center at IPFW 2101 Coliseum Boulevard East, Fort Wayne, Indiana. Zip on that is 46805 1499, or you can give us a call at 481-6582.
One thing, I don't know if IPFW expected Wisconsin-Milwaukee to be as nice as a club as they are. I think they're doing a nice job coming out tonight. Catching IPFW a little bit off guard maybe, and they're finally getting into the swing of things.
Oh, they were having some success before using the deep spike into the one area of the court and also dinking the ball over. Collins still on serve. Gets the whistle from the official, has 5 seconds. Oh, tough set there. Overset. Ball takes advantage of that for an easy point.
Good hustle by Joe Lynch to try and make that play. I think he did a good job of that.
Set up by the good serve again. This time a service ace for Collins now. 7-5. 4 straight points now for IPFW with Collins back on serve. Erlenbaugh handles this one fine. Lynch, the quick set, tried to wipe it off that time. Nice wipe off there, side out. Wisconsin-Milwaukee now on service. Moldovar with his second kill tonight. Erlenbaugh, the pass now, Lynch. Side out, Wisconsin-Milwaukee. IPFW in the net on that point. Back on services, Mark Caratu at 5-7. Erlenbaugh there with a save. Got to get it over this time. Ball was just too low there for the 6-1 Erlenbaugh. Sat out IPFW. Norman Moldovar back on service. Set not quite high enough there for Papaleo that time to come all the way around and attack that on the angle. 6-7 now. Lynch on serve. The setter for the Panthers. Backline service. Was it touched?
That was a little different. What Lloyd did was left his hitters on the right side of the court and set a back row set to Tom Junkie. It was a good try there.
Collins this time hits it long. Eight 7 now. Moldovar now with the pass. Ball, a rare kill attempt. It's good. Caught the line that time. Off-speed spike by Ball. Works to his advantage. 7-8 now. Ball on serve. Tough pass there. Lynch sets it. That was set up by a good service there. Lynch now. Blocked in nicely. That time they put it away. That time an aggressive block. Turned it back over. Craig Collins, Neil Day on the block.
That was a nice job by Craig. He really got over and pushed the ball to the court. That's looked really good.
Quick hitter that time. Found a seam. Nicely done. Scott Netzel gets his third kill. Substitution now. Mark Merlick coming in for Scott Netzel, the man who just scored a kill there. Panthers of Wisconsin, Milwaukee, serving at 8-9. Quick hitter again. They're finding success over the middle. Neil Day. I have him for his second kill. Back set now. Front line attack good that time. Todd Lyon coming through.
Couldn't quite see where that ball went, whether it went over the block or right in the seam.
Jump set now. Erlenbaugh tries to find a spot. Junkie now, long set. Blocked out of bounds. It was a good high set that time. Give Collins plenty of time to run underneath that one. Juan Ortiz is going to be coming in right now. Volleyball going to have a seat. Ortiz coming in as a setter right now. (9-8) now. IPFW in the lead and on service. Raul Papaleo. Erlenbaugh now. Quick hitter again, and they're really tearing up that 5 spot and the 1 spot back there in the back line. Ortiz now with a pass. Moldovar finds a spot on the baseline. Oh, good attempt there by Lynch to overplay it. Papaleo couldn't find his feet there. Smart play with that ball passed so closely to the net that time.
IPFW kind of finding a hard time to get some momentum going here. I'm not sure what the problem is, or
that's been one of their most successful plays. A quick hitter over the middle blocker there. Tough set there by Papaleo. Collins with a kill attempt. Once again, Mark Caratu. And what determines whether or not a player is going to do that dink or off-speed spike there?
A lot of times a player can see the block in front of them, and they can see where the block is, and maybe they can't hit around it. They'll either go up to tip the ball or go to swing high, and often that's not usually used as a last resort, but as a, I don't know what you want to call it.
Well, it's a good offensive weapon when the
Yeah.
set is high enough for the attacker to see where the blockers are at. The
Also
Panthers have been quite successful. Excuse me, go ahead.
No, sorry. Also, they can sometimes see that hole in the court, and they can tip it right there, or maybe a player from the back row will tell them that that hole's there. And obviously, right now, IPFW's not playing that ball, and if I was Milwaukee, I'd probably keep doing that until they play it, because they're scoring points off of it.
Oh, good service that time. Took Almodovar by surprise. Papaleo with a good set that time. Almodovar long. Mark Caratu back on service now. That time a little timing problem there between Lyon and the setter Lynch there. The set wasn't high enough for Lynch to attack it. Another service error, his second of the game. Almodovar with 2 now. Side out for the Panthers. Score tied at 10. Overpass that time. Into the net. Juan Ortiz. 11-10 now. IPFW struggling to find a rhythm here.
IPFW's having a hard time passing tonight. Don't know what, either he's not moving his feet to the ball or what, but that was a nice pass right there, and they got a good side out. They just need to be consistent with what they're doing.
It's Papaleo's 4th kill of the game. Good service. Tough set there into the net that time was Lynch. Not the score at 11 now. Ortiz still on serve. Oh, pretty set that time by Lynch. Nice play, nice combination there. Todd Lyon with his kill.
IPFW got caught sucked in the court. They need to stay perimeter and stay on the sideline there.
Papaleo with good quick swing there with the kill. Neil Day on service now. Good spinning serve that time by Lyon. Collins finds the line, side out IPFW.
It was a nice high swing by Craig. He hit it right in the corner where not very often there's anybody there to dig it.
Craig does like to go cross court now. Set by Lynch. Erlenbaugh with a kill attempt, a rare one at that. Snopko dug nicely by Papaleo. Ortiz takes over. Collins. This time he doesn't gut it though. Wide, side out to the Panthers. Overpass that time for the Panthers of Wisconsin-Milwaukee that time, and it all started with a good service there into the 2 passers. Collins still on serve. He's done a good job serving tonight. Lynch now back set. Snopko got to that one. That was a tough set for him, but he converted on that anyway. Side out for the Panthers. Bob Erlenbaugh serving at 11-12.
Set seemed a little bit low there for Norman. I don't know if that was to be a 2-ball or a 3-ball, not quite sure.
Well, the team still adjusting. Loy Ball was taken out midway through this first game. Juan Ortiz inserted as the setter. Erlenbaugh tried to save that one, but it went out of bounds. Now side out. Junkie's going to be on service for IPFW. Lynch with a high set front court attempt there.
IPFW showing a lack of intensity right now. Nobody's really going for balls, going hard. Maybe it's just a mix-up having a different setter in there.
Moldavar, nicely done, cross court there. Crucial for Norman to get this service over. Lynch, backline attack, wasn't set high enough for Snopko there. Puts the score back at 13s now. His third service error of the game. Moldavar struggling with the serve right now. Ortiz, good set there. Papaleo tries to convert now. It's anybody's ball at the net, still alive. Got another one.
That was a nice swing by Raul. If you notice, he got right back up and was there for the overpass.
Nice hit that time. Ortiz with a dig. Blocked out of bounds that time. Collins gets credit for the kill. We're going to have a timeout right now with IPFW sitting on game point for the first game at 14-13. Tune in to Channel 6 tomorrow evening at 7:30. To watch the Buckeyes from Ohio State University take on the IPFW Volleyball. Catch all the action of IPFW volleyball right here on Channel 6. Might add, we were able to see Ohio State in the Fort Wayne National Bank Pepsi Invitational earlier this year. They lost a 3-setter to USC and then went five games rather with a, I keep saying set instead of game, 5 games rather with Penn State. Came up losers in both of those, but they're a fine team and a good tradition, good friendly rivalry between the two clubs.
Yeah, there is. Ohio State will be a good match for IPFW. They played real strong when they were here for that tournament a few weeks ago, and I think we'll see some good playing.
Game point now, Ortiz on serve, set by Lynch. Blocked out of bounds that time. They wanted to turn the block in, but they just couldn't get enough of the net covered that time to put it back in bounds. We have the substitution now. Eric Zivers coming in. Bob Erlenbaugh, the passer back there for the Panthers, is coming out. A little offense coming in. Collins with the attack. Into the net that time, or 4 hits.
Don't believe that one went quite over.
Tie ball game. Papaleo almost into the net on that dink attempt. Went right through the blockers that time. Todd Lyon, it's 15-14 now. Wisconsin-Milwaukee with their own game point for game 1. Papaleo the pass. Oh, into the net. Papaleo comes back. Good kill attempt. Coming back in for Wisconsin-Milwaukee is going to be Bob Erlenbaugh. He's going to be back in for Eric Zivers. And Mike Steiner coming in out of Fort Wayne High School in for Neil Day. Steiner's on service at 14-15. Back set, blocked out of bounds that time, side out, the Panthers.
IPFW not really penetrating right now on their block. They really need to get there and go up strong.
Moldavar now. Ortiz with the low set. Tough set, nicely done at the net. Erlenbaugh puts it away. Game 1, Wisconsin-Milwaukee. Boy, I don't know. That's a little bit of an upset coming in here. Wisconsin-Milwaukee 0-2 in the Midwestern Intercollegiate Volleyball Association, the MIVA Conference. IPFW is a part of. 5-4 overall, and IPFW losers in the first game, 14-16.
IPFW better wake up here. They're not playing on top of their game by any means. They all seem real lackadaisical, not into it. I don't know. The intensity's really down, and I think Coach Paul's probably pretty disappointed in the way the guys are playing right now as far as intensity level.
We're going to step aside for a moment. We'll be right back with more MIVA volleyball action right after these brief messages.
This is the increasingly competitive world we live in, and this is the country we want ahead of the competition. These are the people we'll be depending on to keep this country ahead of the competition. These are the colleges and universities we're relying on for the people we're depending on to keep this country ahead of the competition. So if you want America to stay #1 in the world, do something about it. Give to the college of your choice.
As an athlete, it's especially painful to watch cocaine destroy those around me. How could these heroes with so much strength and discipline fall for cocaine? They thought they could control it. That's the big lie. No one controls cocaine. So don't blame them. Learn from them. If you're using cocaine, get help.
Call 1-800-662-HELP.
You were the first in this family to get into college.
I'm so proud of you.
I can't go, can I? I just can't afford to send you.
I didn't mean to let you down.
I understand. Maybe next year. Maybe.
Hard-working students deserve a chance. Please, support the United Negro College Fund. A mind is a terrible thing to waste.
There's something spreading in the third world. No one's immune to it. It passes from a mother to her children, from a man to his neighbor, and before long, it affects an entire village. It's called knowledge. Care. We're helping people learn to live without us.
Back at the Mastodons, a surprise first game winner for the IPFW Volleyball anyway. 16-14. It was Wisconsin-Milwaukee taking control in that first game, and really did it with good intensity, and it was lacking on the other side of the court there.
Yeah, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, they came out strong. You know, they served tough. I think they're real patient with, you know, every side out. They didn't get rattled if IPFW got a couple points, but really they were in control most of the game. I think, like I said before our time out there, was intensity on IPFW's side really needs to increase, and they need to play a lot more consistency. They are doing real well with quick set in the middle, and I think they need to pass a lot better so they can keep running that, and I think they'll do a lot better.
IPFW has had success with a quick set, especially when Lloyd Ball has been in there. Juan Ortiz came in halfway through the first game. Ball is back to start the second game and will serve. Might want to mention also there are a couple familiar faces on the Wisconsin-Milwaukee team, Jamie.
Yes, there are. Number 12, Dan Sinopko, and number 11, Eric Zivers, are both former volleyball players here at IPFW, and Dan was with IPFW last year and chose to go back home up in Milwaukee and play there. And he's doing a nice job for their team.
The captain's now talking with one of the officials.
You'll come back to Fort Wayne and win.
Have a mix-up on their lineup where people are.
Put that in your memory bank.
A little confusion there.
Well, setting the lineup is very important there. You want a good mix on the front line and the back line. You might want to go into a little detail while we have the time here, Jamie.
That's right. You want to make sure you have your middle players in opposite position. Also with your left side hitters want to be opposite in the lineup. Looks like we're ready to start here. Lloyd Ball's back in the game.
Not a bad crowd out here tonight. A little better turnout than we had last Wednesday for the Tri-State game, which was 250. I'd put it around 400 tonight. Not bad with the Olympics on TV.
Big night of the Olympics tonight. I believe the figure skating's on and a couple other big events.
All right, we're ready for action now. As soon as we get the official's whistle, we'll go to it. Volleyball on service. Wisconsin-Milwaukee starts where they left off. Scott Netzel with his first kill of the game. Coming out, Neil Day. Arnie Ball not satisfied with the blocking attempt there. Peppa Relat coming in, first time he's seen action tonight. Papaleo now, ball jump set. Papaleo comes down the line.
Raul's having a good game tonight. I know maybe it's continuing over from the tournament last weekend. He was one of the all-tournament picks out in San Diego.
Kill by Snopko there, former player at IPFW. Back on serve, Todd Lyon now, still 0-0. Moldovar, tough pass there. Papaleo with another kill, his second of this game. Raul has been really consistent game in and game out.
Yeah, he has. That's what IPFW really needs. On that last play, nice combination play run by Loy. He had number 12, Craig Collins, and number 8, Tom Jucky go up for a quick and drew the blockers up, and Raul came in and didn't have a block up. That was a good choice set by Loy.
Well, we might have a substitution coming in for Wisconsin-Milwaukee. It's like Todd Lyon. He's got a bloody nose right now. See if we can get that stopped. So let you know about this first. Channel 6 is accepting applications for underwriting the televising of IBFW sports events and other programs. For more information about how your business or organization can utilize this opportunity, call the Channel 6 business office, or Channel 6 office rather, during business hours. That's at 481-6582. Scoreless now in the second game. First game went to the Panthers of Wisconsin-Milwaukee, 16-14. Good service there, just nicked the net though. Olivar now. That time it was a quick back set, and Collins goes cross court for his kill attempt. We are going to have a substitution now for number 15, Todd Lyon. Coming in is Eric Zavers. Sorry, Eric, if I was mispronouncing your name there, bud. Still stuck on 0, Craig Collins back on service. Official attending to some janitorial work there. Get the whistle, we're ready for play. Dinked over that time, 2 players. That time Papaleo, he's still down. Might have jammed his shoulder that time. He was going for the ball. Also Craig Collins going for it.
I think Coach Ball would rather see 2 people going for it than game before nobody going for it. So.
Back set that time, Collins. It's long. Good set attempt there by Ball though. Get his confidence back a little bit. Moldovar.
It's a nice pass by Norman. Passing is improving as the game goes on, which is, that's what we like to see.
Tough set there that time. Mark Caratu had to collect himself. He ran underneath that block, and the ball was actually in front of his attacking shoulder that time, but he made do with it. Quentin Spiegel coming in this time. Freshman Craig Collins going to talk with Arnie Ball a little bit.
Quentin had a good game last weekend against Hawaii. He came up with 24 kills, so good contribution by him for the Dons.
Blocked that time nicely. Scott Netzel. pair two back on service, 2-0. Moldovar comes up with it. Tough set that time by Ball. Back set, Spiegel. Snopko with a backline attack, and it fell right between two players there. Might have been an easier ball for Spiegel, but service error stops the bleeding for the moment now. Moldovar back on service at 0-3 for IPFW. Oh, two players caught up a little bit that time. Should have been Erlenbaugh's play. Ball, jump set. That did catch the line. First kill for Spiegel of the night. 1-3 now. Moldovar now gets his second service in a row over. Good dig now, coming back to Spiegel. A little off speed that time.
Looked like he dropped his elbow a little. He really needs to make sure he reaches high, and he'll go over any block and hit deep in the corner.
Especially important on a deep set like that. You need good arm extension.
Yes,
that time a lot with the kill.
Once again, Loy went to the middle and they got a side out. I think that's real important.
Well, Wisconsin-Milwaukee a little short there in the middle. They're daring IPFW to go down the line, but they're having success over the middle. That time the attack by Zevers is wide. 2-3 IPFW on serve. Oh, bad pass there by Zevers. Snopko locks it over.
Back into it, IPFW 3-all now.
Flat service is wide that time.
IPFW having a hard time serving at zone 5. They keep on airing to the right of the sideline. If I was going back to serve that ball, I think having the team air on that side, I would more or less aim towards the center of the court, get a little bit of confidence, and then go closer to the sideline.
Well, Wisconsin-Milwaukee that time with their own service error. Erlenbaugh with a good pass to set it up. Now Spiegel setting. Ball tries to get a little topspin on that one. Overpass, Junkie converts that time. We called Tom Junkie's name early. It's been sort of quiet. They haven't been going to him that much. Time he comes up with his, I believe, 4th kill of the night. Todd Lyon, he got the bloody nose coming back in. Eric Zevers back out. 4-3 IPFW. Relied on serve. Oh, good get by Papaleo that time. Coming back to him.
That's a good play by Roll. He got off quick and made a good play and got outside to swing and had a nice swing there.
Good swing. It was one blocker on Papaleo that time, and he converts. 5-3 now. Erlenbaugh, you don't see him try the kill attempt too often. From the back line, didn't get it to go that time.
IPFW had 3 blockers on that. That's pretty hard to hit around when you have 3 big guys up there.
Another service error. Peppa with a service error. .36 now. Good service. Good extension that time, and you're seeing a real clinic put on by Earl Papaleo. He just doesn't seem to make any mistakes.
He's having a nice game tonight.
Very consistent. Quick hitter that time. Papaleo plays it off his face. Set by Lynch now. Backline attack. Erlenbaugh off the blockers. Saved by Moldovar. A little indecision there.
That's a nice try by Norman, but that's just a little bit too hard to get to, I think, and to get a real good swing on it, but good effort by him.
And the Panthers now having trouble getting the serve in. That is their 3rd service error of this game. 3rd or 4th now that I think about it. Quentin Spiegel jump service. Good jump service that time. Papaleo now. Ball. Moldovar. Nice save there by Lyon. Through the blockers that time.
Seems right now maybe IPFW's blocks a little early, and when they're coming down, Wisconsin is going right off their hands, and that's why a lot of them are getting tooled out of bounds.
Back set now, Spiegel. .63 IPFW. Junkie misfires. Had a lot of errors in service this game on both sides. Jason Bean going back on serve. Mark Caratu going to come out for a second. 3-6. Almodovar, good quick swing that time for his kill.
Once again, that 2-ball in the middle is really working for IPFW on that combination play.
Lynch now setting up Snopko. He's been effective. That's still alive. Off the head of Netzler that time. Spiegel goes long, and that's using your head. Scott Nessler has a little smile there. Again, any part of the body above the waist is a legal hit.
Looks like Milwaukee was in the net on that one, though.
Well, yes, it is a point for IPFW. I didn't quite catch that one. I was caught up in it a little bit. But that was a point for IPFW. Now side out, Wisconsin-Milwaukee. Ball with a nice one-handed set there. Close to the net, nice set there. Time nicked the net, another service error. Relat this time goes cross court, set it up well, didn't give it away. Erlenbaugh saved there by Ball. Slide and dive. Papaleo's trying to get to it, doesn't work. Back in for the Panthers, Mark Caratu coming in. Jason Bean is out. Moldovar with the overpass. Converted quickly there by Caratu. Moldovar this time with a good pass. Spiegel off the fingertips, side out IPFW. Bob Erlenbaugh has been used more as an attacker this game. He gets his.
Blocking's just not on right now for IPFW. They need to do a few more blocks, and I think they'd be successful.
Lynch now going back cross court again. Erlenbaugh comes in at an angle there, and he's had a lot of success going cross court. Tough pass again.
Seems odd that Erlenbaugh is getting around 6'8" Loy Ball when he's only 6'1", but going up there strong. Not tentative at all.
Well, they didn't use him much in the first game. He has had a lot of success coming from the left side of the court there. It's known as the 5 spot on the volleyball court. Back on serve is Caratu at 4-7 overpass. And you're right. Wisconsin-Milwaukee's a very patient team.
Yeah, they are. They're down by 4 points, and they're gradually coming back. One thing, it looks like they're kind of picking on Norman right now, passing-wise, and he hasn't gotten a real good pass up. Let's see if we can.
Back to Almodovar. This time he dinks it over. Good get there that time. Snotko with the good get. Ball with a quick hit that time. And is it easier for a center to go with the dink hit there, right-handed or left-handed, Jamie?
You want to go with your left hand for the fact that you want both hands up for the other team to think that you're going to set the ball, and at the last minute you tip it with your left hand.
A little more deceptive, and it's worked
Yes.
well for Ball. Joe Lynch, the setter, has got his team running well. Quentin Spiegel, oh, a little indecision there. Caratu didn't want to hit it, but did anyway. That ball was going out of bounds.
Yeah, that was a gift to Quentin. That ball was sailing. I think he knows it too.
Jump service, a good one. Lynch with a high set. Blocked in that time. Spiegel got that one. Into the net, Lynch. Snopko dug out of there, but not control. Tom Junkie with his, I shouldn't say into the net, close to the net that time on the set attempt by Lynch. Have another substitution, Mark Malai coming in. That's Scott Nessel coming out. They are going at Almodovar. That time, they're going back to the quick center. Spiegel takes advantage of that, and that worked well in the first game.
Right there, that was a better pass. IPFW really has to keep their passing up for Loy to run middle successfully. Otherwise, the outside hitters are left with 2 blockers every time.
That time, a bad set from Lynch that time, but they convert anyway. Ball tried a backline attack. Quick hitter again. Junkie that time wanted to find the line. Off the blockers, side out IPFW now at 8-5. Papaleo on serve. Tough pass that time. Snopko gets it over. Oh, tough ball there. Erlenbaugh goes cross court again, and he's going cross court every time. IPFW might as well give him the line at 6-1. He's gone cross court every time this game.
Right here we can see if we'll see a replay on this block and see where it goes. Right inside their arms. They need to move that block inside, like you said.
Back to live action now. Almodovar with a kill attempt. Milwaukee gets it over, but it's long. Spiegel on service. Lynch tries his own quick hitter that time, and that time ball blocked him. Erlenbaugh blocked that time.
Let's see Loy and Tom together get up on this, and Loy got that one.
Off speed there by Caratu. Almodovar still alive, 2 more hits. Erlenbaugh this time dinks it over, ball keeps it alive. Playing a little finesse volleyball there.
Yeah.
3 dink attempts in a row. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Milwaukee rather, excuse me, takes a timeout. They want to talk this over now. IPFW pushes the lead up to 10-5 in this second game.
IPFW is showing a little bit more momentum. Let's hope they continue it after this timeout.
Well, we want to give you the schedule rundown on Channel 6 sports taped replays. You tune in to Channel 6 every Sunday evening to see taped replays of our live sports productions. And you fly solo out here when you do things live, so we apologize for making errors up here. March 1st, women's basketball, Kentucky State University versus IPFW. March 8th, men's basketball, Kentucky State also versus IPFW. March 15th, St. Francis, that's men's against IPFW. 22nd, women's Ashland against IPFW. And the 29th, it's going to be Ashland University, the first place game against IPFW. Back to action now. Spiegel on service, 10-5. Dinked over that time, and Erlenbaugh has adjusted. He got blocked one time, and he's gone to the dink twice now. Nice play there by Bob Erlenbaugh. Chicago, Illinois. He is only a freshman. Ball now. Quick back set that time. That's out of bounds. Blocked out of bounds that time. Dink that time again. I think Wisconsin-Milwaukee going to use that as a consistent part of their offense now. There it is again. Nice attempt by Ball. Lynch comes up with it. Caratu tries a power move, doesn't get it over. And I haven't seen this type of volleyball.
Not quite the power, I guess, is a word you want to use, but it's finesse.
Lynch now. That time it was a tough get for Caratu. The ball behind him. Ball comes through with a kill attempt. Perhaps he decided he was going to take care of it and step up the pace a little bit.
Put an end to that soft stuff. Let's get down to it.
12-5 now. Junkie on service. Erlenbaugh with a good pass there. Again, just over the net. Amaldavar. Overpass this time. I think Wisconsin-Milwaukee, I don't know if this is an integral part of their offense or not, having a little trouble.
Some of them could be that the sets maybe are a little inconsistency in catching them. I know that happens a lot in the middle.
That time, Todd Lyon with the miss hit there. Serve was high enough. Lyon hit that one on the way down. Erlenbaugh now. That time, good off-speed play there. Off-speed spike works. Mark Caratu with the kill. And it might be too late for the second game now. 5-14, Wisconsin-Milwaukee on serve. Crowd definitely into it a little more now. Amaldavar. Boy, that time he had a big hole in the 5 spot and put it away nicely. Game point here. Second option coming through. Pass wasn't wide enough there for Todd Lyon, and the second game goes to IPFW. We're even at 1 apiece. Second game 15-5 after a first game loss.
A little bit more like what we know IPFW for in their volleyball. That looked a lot better. We'll be right back for more MIVA volleyball action right after these brief messages.
Lies beget lies.
God, you sound like Mother.
Well, she happens to be right. Lying is a vicious circle, and there's no way out except to tell the truth.
It's not so easy this time, Maureen. If I tell you, it's just gonna make you mad.
1 out of every 5 people who try cocaine get hooked. But that's not your problem. Or is it?
Tom. Some people still don't realize how space technology benefits everyone.
Well, you've played a detective. Why don't you give him a clue and I'll be your helper?
Okay, partner. Look at this.
Without warning, hurricanes can take a huge toll in lives and property.
But with space satellites, we now have ample warnings.
And thousands of lives have been saved.
Hey, Carol, we're a great team.
We're a great item.
Space technology.
This is what's in it for you.
Mental illness. We fear it. We laugh at it.
This guy's lost his
We scorn it. We think it's shameful. But these are misunderstandings. Misunderstandings that will fade away if we see mental illness for what it really is. A medical disease. A disease that can be treated if you just know where to turn. For an informative booklet, call the American Mental Health Fund.
We're glad you could stick around for volleyball action here tonight. It's live, and IPFW just tied up the match with the second game win there, 15-5, against a conference opponent. It's come in and played really well tonight, really patient. About a half a minute away here from the third game.
See if IPFW comes out strong again, and their serving was a lot better that game too. Seemed to be towards the end. They didn't have quite as many service errors. But.
Well, IPFW and the Panthers of Milwaukee ran into a stretch there where they had many service errors in a row. One particular stage of the game, I believe the score was tied at 7-4, and then IPFW ran off 8-1 for Wisconsin-Milwaukee. They're going to come out with a little bit different lineup here. Eric Zavers.
Looks to me maybe a little bit taller lineup. Got a couple of the bigger guys in there. See if maybe they can block a few more balls, or see how that goes.
One last reminder not to forget to mark on your calendars a match that the IPFW Volleyball is having Saturday, March the 21st at 7:30 p.m. right here at the Mastodons. The Dons will take on Rutgers Newark. That's Saturday, March the 21st.
Craig Collins and Neil Day back in for the Volleyball.
Ready to start the serving game
Pepe Velat
for the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee.
and Quentin Spiegel not starting the third game here.
Very good contribution by both of them off the bench, though. They came in and really added to the team. That's what coach expects, I believe.
Wisconsin-Milwaukee to start now, the third game. Tied at 1 apiece. Neil Day with a kill. Neil taken out after the first point of the second game after a kill went right over his area. Ball now to set. Neil Day coming back again. They're going to the middle this time. The passing's a little crisper.
Right there, I think Roy tried to give Neil a little bit of confidence. That first one he got in the net, and then he got blocked, and gave it to him again, and he got a kill for him.
Nicks the net, though. Service error.
Side out. Number 9, Scott Netzel is served.
Scott Netzel, rather. Craig Collins that time had the blockers going. Throwing a few combination plays in there.
Yeah, once again, Loy got both Tom and Craig up on the quick, and that's a nice play.
I don't know if it was meant to be that way. Loy with a little smile on his face, but it worked well that time. Topspin doesn't work for Snopko. Tough pass there. Lynch. The dink doesn't go over. Was touched, though. Blocked out of bounds that time. Collins with a kill.
Craig coming in after sitting out the second game and really contributing right away. He's doing a nice job.
Todd Lyon, kill attempt is long. IPFW now jumping up to a 3-1 lead. Starting to quicken the pace a little bit. Papaleo now on service. Tough pass there. Erlenbaugh off the blockers that time.
One thing you're seeing Coach Ball tell Craig right now, he's getting caught stuck inside, and that guy's coming down, hitting down the line. He's going right off his outside arm. Coach Ball wants him to get out to the antenna so he can take that shot away.
Good save there by Netzel. Quick hitter that time. Tom Junkies doing his work in the middle. Freshman Craig Collins with a California haircut. Erlenbaugh with a save there. Quick kill that time. Amaldavar on the second hit. (4-1) now. Quick set that time. Into the net though.
Nice play by Craig. I think he's catching on to that soft shot that he's.
Papaleo now. Tough pass. Collins comes through with a backline attack. Good kill. Excellent kill. Side out IPFW. Tom Junkie on service now. Tough pass there for Lynch. Backline attack. Snopko that time found a seam.
Right here, we'll see on the replay. Possibly not. Anyway, Craig Collins got caught inside the court there. He should have stayed right on the line. Would have dug that ball.
They have Erlenbaugh listed as an outside hitter at 6'1". He's been a very consistent player. That time blocked by Neil Day. Set was a little too low that time. 4-2 IPFW. Here you see it again. (5-2) now. Back set. Overpass now. Going back to Zavars. Saved nicely. Collins backline attack blocked nicely. And that time should Loy have followed his set there?
Yeah, Loy didn't quite turn there to cover real well. He probably should have been down a little bit lower so he could have played that ball.
2-5 now. Ball quick hitter that time. Pretty set.
That was a nice set. Neil was right there and ready. Middle being real successful for the Dons tonight.
5-2 now. Jump service. Long hit that time, and Todd Lyon is having some problems right now. He had a bloody nose before. It's his second kill attempt that has been way off.
Looks like IPFW was in the net, and it ended up being a side out for Milwaukee.
So it is Milwaukee on service. Oh, geez, how do you cover that? No blockers up there. Third option coming through Papaleo. It's a new wrinkle we're seeing now. Perhaps IPFW used it out on the West Coast. Oh, nice kill attempt, Snopko. Found a seam there down the line. 2-5 now. Junkie with another quick set. Into the net. The Panthers side out IPFW. Erlenbaugh takes the short service. Coming back to him, he goes cross court again. Ball tries to keep it alive, but can't do it. Erlenbaugh has been tough tonight.
Neal needs to try and block that ball off with his body rather than sticking his arm out. If he can get his body behind it, he'll dig that ball.
Moldovar comes through with a dink of his own that time. Puts it right behind the blockers. Joe Lynch, the setter, couldn't come up with it. Sat out IPFW at 5-2. Craig Collins finds the net. Very fast serve from Collins, also very flat.
Yeah, maybe if he'd step back there and maybe relax a little bit, take a deep breath, maybe he wouldn't have a problem with serving. Seemed like he got back there a little anxious and ended up with the service error. That happens if you get a little too anxious.
Mark Merlet into serve. Junkie again doing his damage over the middle. Tom's closing in on the 1,000 kill mark. That would make him the 6th Volleyball to have 1,000 kills in a career. He is a senior. Lynch now, quick hitter. Papaleo, backline smash attempt, still alive. Got to get it over this time. Papaleo blocked into a Moldovar. Good
Sorry,
catch.
but I had to laugh on that one. He was even standing out of bounds. He probably wants to kick himself for that.
Neal Day. IPFW not using the outside hitter as much this game. Going over the middle to do their work.
Middle really hasn't been stopped for him. I think that's a good job by Loy. Keep going to it until they get stopped.
Severs now. Top spin kill attempt. Ball comes back, still alive. Great get there by Merlet. Or Merlet.
Something a little different IPFW did. Loy Ball was swinging on the outside. Probably threw a little surprise at Milwaukee.
Oh, missed time there.
That was a little slow. He needs to get that out of his hands a little bit quicker. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there, Paul.
Perhaps people like you to cut me off more often. Still alive. Jason Bean with a bad pass there, and they pay the price for it now. 8-2. We're going to have a substitution. Todd Lyon coming back in. Jason Bean coming out for the Panthers.
Todd Lyon, only a sophomore. He's a nice player for Wisconsin. I think he'll, in the next couple of years, contribute a lot to him.
Well, overall, looking down the lineup here, there's only one upperclassman on the team, and that's the setter, Joe Lynch. He's only a junior, so this is a young squad here.
Yeah, with the beginning program, you know, they're doing all right. I think they'll make a nice contribution into the MIVA conference.
Well, the pace slowing down a little bit again. It's 9-2 IPFW. So we're going to take a break here too. We'll be back with more volleyball action right after these messages.
How you doing? Another song. Another hug.
It's been a good game, man. Don't worry about it.
Another date. Another moment.
When you give blood, you give another chance.
Didn't miss a thing. Norman Moldovar with a service error, so it was a side out for Wisconsin-Milwaukee. That was a whiff there by Day. Lyon blocked out of bounds by Ball that time. Maybe they have to be a little more offensive when they're going up for the blocks there. That time wiped right off the block out of bounds.
Yeah, it seemed Lloyd possibly could get over a little bit more and push it to the floor rather than just going straight up.
Another point is, though, that is the setter, so you do want to take care of Ball's fingers. Make sure he doesn't break any. Lynch now with the set. Backline kill attempt, save. Moldovar goes down low. Tough set there for Day. Two points for the Panthers that time. Now 9-4. IPFW on serve in the third game, tied at 1 apiece. That is a service error.
There's that zone 5 serve again. They're going wide, really wide on the sideline. They need to get back there and concentrate a little bit more.
Ball now, nice set there for Neil Day. Second time they've worked that one, and it is very effective.
Yeah, that was a beautiful set by Loy. The pass was really tight. He turned his shoulder so he could get a clean set off and avoid getting in the net, and Neil was there.
Ooh, that one just missed the line there by Day. Scott Netzel on serve.
I'm just going to comment, 3 service errors for IPFW. That's something that's not very common.
That time a bad pass. IPFW manages to get it over though. Ball now with a set. Collins coming through, saved nicely there by the setter Lynch. Tom Junkie.
He's unstoppable tonight. Nobody's really stopped him or got much of a touch on any of the balls he's hit. He's up there quick and doing a real nice job. Nice job by Loy, though, also giving him the ball.
Papaleo with a good service into the net almost. And the player is into the net this time. Snopko all set up by the good short service by Papaleo that time. 10-4 now, IPFW. Milwaukee, a very patient team, taking what the Volleyball give him that time. Junkie comes through with a block. They're giving him the baseline. Erlenbaugh didn't take it that time, and we're going to have a timeout. Wisconsin-Milwaukee down 11-4 now in the third game. We're going to take a last look here. There, see the game quite a lot of room. Erlenbaugh on the baseline there.
Blocking's looking a little bit better for IPFW. They're getting over and penetrating, which I'm sure Coach Ball likes seeing that. A little bit more on top of their game right now than what they were the first game.
Well, we want to let you in on the schedule of our live sports telecasts in the coming week. We have men's and women's basketball, and a lot of it. February 6th at 6 and 8 p.m. Southern Indiana University here at IPFW. February 8th also at 6 and 8 p.m. Kentucky Wesleyan sitting in the catbird seat right now versus IPFW. Men's volleyball February 22nd, that's Ohio State and IPFW, and if you got through the rest of it there, we'll let it go at that. Back to action now. Erlenbaugh, this time he does go down the line. He's been very impressive tonight. Wasn't used much as an attacker in the first game, but has come through in games 2 and 3. On service now, Todd Lyon. Moldovar there. Papaleo backline smash attempt. Moldovar now. They do seem to be going at a Moldovar with a pass, and that's the first time they've shot down Tom Junkie over the middle. Eric Zavers that time. Zavers. Eric Zavers that time with the block. Former IPFW player. Now at Milwaukee. Quick set that time, going right back to him. Tom Junkie.
Puts it down. That was a nice set by Loy. He was brought off the net, and I think maybe Milwaukee was caught off guard that he was really going to set middle, but he squared up his shoulders and gave it to Tom.
Mark Caratu in now for Milwaukee. Snopko with a kill attempt. Back set that time by Moldovar. Nice arch in the back there. Nice back set by Moldovar. Collins again finds net cord. IPFW a little ragged on serve in this third game. Still leading though, 12-6. Collins now, backline attempt, was it hit? Off the fingertips, side out IPFW.
It's a nice reverse of the motion by Loy. As you noticed, all the momentum was taking him to the left side of the court, and he made a nice, effective back set and caught the block off guard.
Spider gets that one. Back now, Moldovar blocked inside nicely. Caratu.
I think one thing Norman usually is doing when he swings is he's hitting high. It doesn't seem tonight that he's hitting real high and getting deflects off the block. He seems to maybe be hitting down into the block. I don't know if it's the set's a little bit different than usual or what, but most often he either hits around the block or high off the fingertips.
Well, they're going at Moldovar on the service. That time off the fingertips. Collins with another kill. 12-6 IPFW. Erlenbaugh, quick set that time. Against one blocker there.
You can see it again right here. Mark Karatu gets up and goes right around the block. He gets up pretty high, has a nice vertical.
Ball takes over that time. Overpass dumped in by Netzel that time. Kill for Netzel. Pushes the score now to 7-12. Play ball back on service. Blocked nicely that time by Day, gets it up. Day gets another block that time. Tried to take the middle blocker out that time, and they did with the fake that time. Day was faked out, and they do go down the line that time.
Milwaukee being real patient and gradually getting back into the game.
They were down 11-4 at one point. It is now 12-7. Diving for it. And Snopko doesn't come up with it. Now we're going to have a substitution coming in. Mike Steiner coming in. Neil Day taking a break. Neil's played well in this third game. Quick sit, block that time. Papaleo with a block. Continuing his great all-around play tonight. (13-7) now. Snopko that time right at ball.
Lloyd's having a hard time digging that line shot. Seems like he should be able to see that coming right down at him, be down low and be able to dig that ball up.
Well, one of the comments the players made after their road trip to San Diego was they need to play better defense as a unit. The remark was there are good defensive players out there for IPFW, but all six have to play defense for it to be effective. Overpass that time, jumped on by Snopko, but it's wide.
That's true, Paul, what you say about their defense. You can't have just a couple guys playing good defense for the game. All six need to be there and digging balls just like everybody else, and to be real successful.
And even a team like Wisconsin-Milwaukee, who is not very established yet, will find the mistakes in the defense if it's not there. Jump service that time by Papaleo. Good one. Kill attempt is long. This is for the third game here now. Yes. 15-8 IPFW. Up 2-1 now. The best of 5 here. Well, once again, we're going to take a brief respite here. We'll be right back after these messages. You're watching live volleyball action on Channel 6.
When you have sex with someone who shoots up and shares needles or works, you could get AIDS. Even worse, you could have a baby with AIDS. Have the AIDS test first, before you get pregnant. Don't have a baby who's born to die. Get into drug treatment. Call 1-800-662-HELP. Stop shooting up AIDS.
A lot of my friends have already retired. But I wasn't ready for that. So I'm still teaching. This time in Belize, Central America. I decided to join the Peace Corps. I love my kids. And the way I figure it, I have the rest of my life to play cards.
Peace Corps, the toughest job you'll ever love.
I always wanted to be like my father, order me a dry martini.
I saw that there's an image behind drinking, the people that drank, that they looked older and sophisticated.
I was 11 when I lost my virginity to a guy. I was 17. I was drunk.
Drinking had taken me so far down, I had to get out of my house.
Sometimes I'd sleep in the woods. If I didn't sleep in the woods, I slept on the corner. If I didn't sleep on the corner, I slept at someone's house who I didn't even know.
I had wound up in a lot of trouble with the law. I had wound up in jail.
When I was drinking, I was with a lot of guys, and a lot of guys used me.
I hurt my parents dearly, and I knew at the time I was doing it, but I didn't care, just as long as I got high.
I was so miserable. I hated myself. Every time I looked in the mirror, I wanted to cry.
Hey, yo, alcohol is a drug, man, and you can get hooked on it. And the younger you start, the more damage you can do. Word. It's just no experience for no kids my age or anyone younger.
If you want to be somebody, have a family, have a future, just say no.
Say no and say yes to your life.
Back at the Mastodons for MIVA Conference Volleyball action. IPFW getting out of the gate slowly tonight. Lost the first game, come back with 2 straight. The play improved a little bit in the third game there. Took it 15-7. And Jamie, it's important tonight for IPFW to play well in this fourth game, because it's going to set up a game, 15-8 rather, you see on the scoreboard there. It's going to set up the type of play they're going to have tomorrow night against a good Ohio State team, number 14 in the nation.
Right, I think IPFW is going to have to come out strong tomorrow night. And Ohio State 1-0 in conference, and going to be a tough opponent, a little bit tougher than tonight. I think one big key that they're going to have to do is make sure they're serving real tough and passing, which has kind of been a little lax tonight.
Defense and passing. IPFW has had the offense. It's been there every game. They've got plenty of weapons. Trying a few more combinations tonight.
Looks like a little bit of change here in the lineup. Got Pepa Relat in and Quentin Spiegel in the middle, I believe.
Coming in for Neil Day.
Tom Junkie, both those two had good match tonight.
And it's the same lineup that started the second game, so maybe we're getting into a little bit more of a regular rotation here, 8-player rotation. Ready to go here, fourth game underway. Into the net that time. On the kill attempt, 4 hits rather. I thought someone hit the net though, but it's a point anyway for IPFW. Lloyd Ball back on service. Quick set that time, and Ball doesn't cover that time again.
Right there, Scott Netzel went right under Pepa Relat, right under his right arm. Pepa needs to take a little bit more area out when he blocks.
Pepa back on serve now. 1-0 IPFW. Quick hitter again, that time Amaldavar. A little slow to react.
Once again with Quentin, also should take out a little bit more area. Saw Loy kind of motion to him to get his arms a little bit further apart.
Amaldavar, good pass that time off a tough service. Papaleo converts. Jump service again. Papaleo pulling it out now. Second time he's shown the jump serve. Collins with a kill off the block. I've noticed that Craig really seems to start each game really well, and I don't know if he gets a little tired or what. They seem to go to him a lot during the start of every game. He seems to have good vertical and good extension on his kill attempts that time. Blocked out of bounds, side out. Wisconsin-Milwaukee. Serving at 0-2, Eric Cerveres. Ooh, that one just...
A little change of the call by the line judge. I think
by the line judge.
Called it out and then said, what? It was in.
Getting a little look from Craig Collins. Did look like it hit the line, though. Moldovar, though, takes a pass this time. Goes baseline. Tough play there at the net. Nice
joust.
wipe off there by Moldovar.
Norman with the one-arm stuff.
Craig Collins back on service. Off the blockers, good get there by Verlat, but it is long. Side out for the Panthers. Bob Erlenbaugh on serve at 1-3. Nice one-hand set there by Ball. Quentin Spiegel converts.
Beautiful. That was a nice swing by Quentin.
Erlenbaugh dumps it over now. Moldovar playing the setter this time. Have a little lift there. Moldovar is not the normal setter there. Didn't want the assist anyway. Okay, on service now. Kara 2. Just a little miscommunication there. The timing a little off between Ball and Verlat.
Yeah, Loy needs to get that set up just a little bit higher for Verlat so he can really use full extension of his arm.
Still tight though. IPFW 3-2 on serve is Moldovar. Lynch now. Over to the Lion. Point IPFW. Moldovar still on serve. Deep service, quick hit that time. Verlat was there. And Jamie, I have a question for you there. When Verlat gets up there and for the quick hitter, is he watching the ball or is he watching the man in front of him?
You watch the man in front of you until the ball is set, and then it's kind of a back and forth. You know, you watch your guy, then you watch the setter, and then once it's getting down, you want to go for the ball once you know who it's going to.
Verlat comes through with a kill that time. Is that Verlat's man that he has to cover the middle there then, the quick hitter?
Pepa always has the guy that's running the quick or the one that's in the middle gonna come to the middle, and that's his responsibility.
Beautiful set there by Joe Lynch.
Loy Ball
kill, Eric Cerveres.
Yeah, you notice Loy Ball got caught sucked into the court a little bit and needs to stay on that sideline. He'll dig that ball.
Serving at 2-5 now, the Panthers. Verlat off the fingertips that time.
I think that's going to be a crucial thing for IPFW tomorrow night also against Ohio State, is running a lot of middle. Ohio State has a couple good middles also, and it's going to come down to it, I think. Everybody having a good game.
Going at Ball again that time. That's Todd Line on serve. Back set Verlat coming through. Difficult kill attempt, but converts on it anyway. Raul Papaleo on service. No jump service this time. Cerveres misses. That part of the court was open that time. It just missed it.
Service long, side out to Wisconsin-Milwaukee. Number 11, Eric Cerveres, serve.
set. Almodovar comes through.
Uh-oh.
Volleyball down
like
after the play there.
Possibly come underneath the net. You can see what happens. Yeah. Didn't quite catch it there.
Most common injuries turned ankles in this sport, Jamie?
Yes, it is. People coming underneath the net or going over the line, yeah.
Landing on another person.
Uh-huh.
Well, IPFW slowly stretching this out. Spider-Man back there. The freshman, Craig Collins, nicknamed the Spider, because he's 6'5" and 161 pounds. He's a good one, freshman out of Detroit. That time another freshman, Bob Erlenbaugh, with a service error, and IPFW back on serve. We're going to have a substitution. This is the first time Larry Fulgeri has come in. Craig Collins is going to grab a seat now.
Larry, another opposite hitter. He's a left-hander, so him swinging on the opposite position or right side is his strong side to hit on, being left-handed.
Lynch with a high set that time. Netzel with the kill. We're going to have a substitution now for the Panthers. Mark Caratu coming out. Dan Snapko going back in at serve. 2-7 the Panthers on serve now. Papaleo, the overpass. Stuffed by Lyon that time.
Well, getting a little lackadaisical, appears to me, especially by the expression on his face. I think he needs to get into this a little bit and play till the game's over.
Ooh, that ball was out, but Erlenbaugh tried to save it there. Sat out IPFW. Serving is Almodovar at 7-3. Net play there. IPFW into net, side out. Panthers. With only 9 players, I think Wisconsin-Milwaukee's done an excellent job tonight. Tough dig there. I'm going to call a lift there. We have a lift on the Panthers, side out IPFW. Good jump service that time. Off-speed spike, doesn't go. Papaleo converts again. His kill percentage is very high. We'll try and get some stats for you before the match is over.
Yeah, Raul's been real intense tonight and done a really nice job.
Here you see it again. Papaleo over 2 blockers that time, cross court. The dink that time, still alive. Good hustle by the Volleyball there. But the Panthers did find a seam. Jason Bean coming in to serve. Scott Netzel coming out. Bean on serve at 3-8.
Herman having a little bit of trouble with that short serve towards his zone 5. Needs to move his feet and get there a little bit quicker to make that play.
Well, they'll be going at Almodovar all night. He's getting a lot of practice tonight. Ball now with a set. Larry Fulgeri, first kill of the night for Larry. Peppa back on serve at 8-4. Erlenbaugh with good extension on that one.
It's been a real threat to IPFW on that outside. We just can't seem to get a block up there to block him.
Good quick swing by Erlenbaugh, side out. And turned right back over. Todd Lyon with a service error. Lynch with the back set. Dinked over that time, still alive. At the net, that time IPFW into the net. Almodovar, point for the Panthers.
Once again, Milwaukee staying patient, and 1 point at a time they're getting as they get back into this game.
Scratch that. That was a side out, rather. That serve is long, close. So it is still 8-4. Quick hitter that time, saved by Relat. Almodovar comes slicing through. And boy, if that was blocked that time, the Panthers would have had plenty of places to put that right on the court that time. IPFW bunched tightly together.
Right up around the block.
Erlenbaugh. Spiegel with a kill. He's been a solid contributor tonight for IPFW. Still 8-4. Lynch setting up Snopko. Boy, that one might have been good. Snopko doesn't like it.
That was
Service
awful
is
close.
wide. Netzel with a set. Snopko saved. Oh, that one hit the line. Todd Lyon let that one go.
Looks like
And they're going to have a timeout to talk about that one. Well, the Volleyball jump out. It's been a struggle tonight. 10-4 in the fourth game. I'll let you know about this. The College Cable Access Guide provides information about our programming, including IPFW Sports Telecast. To receive your free Channel 6 program guide, send your name, address, and zip code to College Cable Access Center at IPFW, 2101 Coliseum Boulevard, East Fort Wayne, Indiana, 46805, 1499. Or you can call us at 481-6582.
See right there, the Don getting down to the music playing. One thing we might want to mention once again, we heard tonight that Saturday, March 21st, IPFW plays Rutgers from New Jersey at 7:30. That is not on the printed schedules. That is something they have added.
So Rutgers Newark, a team that has beaten IPFW 3 times, going to get another shot at them on the home court this time for IPFW. And it is on the 21st of March. That time the left hand again successful for Ball. Hasn't used it much in the third or fourth game.
Lloyd does that real nicely. He's very deceptive when he does it. He gets his right arm up there, and it's real hard to tell when he's going to tip.
In for Almodovar at that timeout break there was Chad Blatchley. And he is on service right now at 11-4 for IPFW. Oh, that time off the face of Erlenbaugh. He's had occasional problems passing back there. Mark Merlet in for Erlenbaugh. Raul Papaleo coming out, Juan Ortiz in. Raul has played really well again tonight, a consistent performance for Raul. Todd Lyon with a kill attempt that time, and it is good. Oh, that time, ball couldn't get to that one. That goes as a service ace. Joe Lynch, the setter. And follows it up with a service error. Boy, ball jump service at 12-5. Lyon pass to Lynch. Boy, and Lyon's coming up big now. 2 successful kills in a row.
Nice swing by Lyon.
Netzel back on serve. Quick back set there. Into the net, Milwaukee. Quick set that time, had a couple combinations going.
See a one ball by Juan Ortiz, which I don't think I've ever seen that. One run in middle. That's a little bit different for IPFW.
Boy, Juan Ortiz, that's very unlikely to see the kill attempt coming from the setter there. But he gets it and he pushes the lead up 13-5.
Tune in to Channel 6 tomorrow evening at 7:30 to watch the Buckeyes from Ohio State University take on the IPFW Volleyball Volleydons. Catch all the action of IPFW Volleyball right here on Channel 6.
Oh, we're just talking about it a little bit here. Scribbling notes back and forth. I really don't know who the Volleydon Dandy Don player of the game is. Rules had an excellent game again. Tom Junkie's been really consistent. Hasn't missed on many kill opportunities. So I don't know. Probably one of those two players tonight. IPFW getting close to wrapping it up here. Here is match point coming up at 14-5 in the fourth game. Todd Lyon now. Ooh, that is wide by Spiegel. Staves off another.
That set was a little low for Quentin. He kind of had to dig it out of his ear to get it over the net.
Panthers shooting themselves in the foot a little bit here. Can't keep giving away the service errors. And Juan Ortiz back to wrap it up for IPFW. Serving for the match at 14-6. Jump service. Lyon now with the set. Off the block.
Right off the top of Quentin's head, I believe.
Mark Merlette coming through with a kill. And you won't see a setter also on both sides getting a kill in the same game. Larry Fulgeri. Oh, good attempt by Zebers. Still alive now. Oh, that time the lefty comes through. Fulgeri, that time I don't think the Panthers were thinking that he was a left-hander. Came through cross court easily that time.
Yeah, he was kind of hidden over there. It surprised me a little. I didn't see him behind Loy and came up with that left hand swing.
Well, third shot at game point here. Severes, that is in. Between Ortiz and Relat that time. That ball was in. Oh, that ball. Well, we end on that note. The ball was in, but I think Wisconsin-Milwaukee's got to be pleased with their effort tonight. Came out here, took the first game, 16-14.
Yeah, they do.
The next three, 5, 8, and 6. Stepped it up a little bit. I'll tell you, that's a young team for Wisconsin-Milwaukee. Only one junior on the team.
Yeah, it is, and I think they're going to have a nice program down the years. They came out tonight, and they really gave IPFW a good match. They didn't score a whole lot, but, you know, after that first game. But I really think they are going to have a nice team.
Well, we are going to step aside again one more time. We're going to see if we can find Tom Junkie down there. Played really well tonight. Have a little chat with him after the game. And set it up maybe a little bit about Ohio State tomorrow night, how important that is to the conference matchup. You've been watching MIVA volleyball action right here on Channel 6.
As an athlete, it's especially painful to watch cocaine destroy those around me. How could these heroes with so much strength and discipline fall for cocaine? They thought they could control it. That's the big lie. No one controls cocaine. So don't blame them. Learn from them. If you're using cocaine, get help.
Call 1-800-662-HELP.
Do I need to read them now?
This is Paul Farbaugh along with Jamie Brown calling the action in tonight's men's volleyball game between University of Wisconsin, Milwaukee, and IPFW. We at IPFW are pleased to be able to bring you cable cast of NCAA athletic competition. We hope you've enjoyed the show and the excitement of intercollegiate sports from IPFW. To provide such programs, we need your support. With the help of many volunteers, we are able to produce these programs at relatively low cost. Your contribution will help defray the production costs not covered by Channel 6 budget. College Cable Access Center invites you to invest in the quality college programming by sending your contribution to College Cable Access Center at IPFW, 2101 Coliseum Boulevard, East, Fort Wayne, Indiana, 46805-1499. Please make your check payable out to Indiana Purdue Foundation at Fort Wayne and designate it for College Cable Access Athletics. Back here at the Mastodome, IPFW beating Wisconsin-Milwaukee in a 4-game match. We do have the player dandy down of the game as Tom Junkie, and we'll soon be finding him and getting an interview with him if you can just stand by.
Yeah, looks like IPFW went back to the locker room really quick. We might have a little quick pep talk there. I don't know what's going on in the locker room. Jamie is a former player of Arnie Ball. You know, he can be an intense competitor at times. What might he be saying to the players in the locker room? Started out slowly tonight and really it didn't play to a very quick pace tonight. Didn't put away an opponent that is, well, not as highly regarded as a USC or an Ohio State team.
Right, I think Coach Ball's probably, you know, maybe pleased with the fact that they did improve, but also saying, you know, guys, we've got to come out strong tomorrow night and really get on top of our game. Serving has to be a lot better, and passing, and just come out with a lot more intensity. And hopefully he is pleased that they did improve as the night went on. But we will be right back for more MIVA volleyball action after these messages.
How does it all work? From the smallest particle to the largest galaxy. What keeps it all going? Find out on The Mechanical Universe, a remarkable series that presents the latest in computer animation and video demonstrations. It's a fascinating introduction to the world of physics, hosted by Dr. David Goodstein of the California Institute of Technology. Discover The Mechanical Universe for yourself.
Is a need in your own hometown. Please join your local chapter.
How can you find out when lightning may strike? And how do you count the fish in the sea? How can you tell if a child is growing normally, if baseball is getting better, or traffic is getting worse? How do you know about stock market trends, the risk of cholesterol, the history of witchcraft, or the future of spacecraft? With statistics, that's how. And how can you find out about statistics? With the new Statistics series, Against All Odds.
For over 2 millennia, Western society has generated a rich visual tradition of painting, sculpture, and architecture. What do these images mean? How can we understand them? Art of the Western World will take you on an exciting journey that will suggest answers to these and other questions. Beginning in ancient Greece and ending on the brink of the future, it will examine many of mankind's most enduring artistic achievements.
Back at the Mastodome.
Flat out no, I guess.
Channel 6 is accepting applications for underwriting the televising of IPFW sports events and other programs. For more information about how your business or organization can utilize this opportunity, call the Channel 6 office during business hours, 481-6582.
Well, we thought we were going to be able to talk with Tom Junkie, but it doesn't appear we're going to get him on in time. So before we leave you, I guess we'll have a little bit of a talk of where IPFW has come from and where they're going in the next few weeks. After this Ohio State game, they have another game Sunday with Buffalo, and that's a club from Buffalo, New York. Not a bad team. And then, boy, I see about a month here where there's nothing going on. Rutgers-Newark is the next home game after that, and that is March 21st. The team right now meeting out in the hallway, discussing what they need to do. And just where does that leave us here for the future with this team? You know, they've shown flashes of brilliance, and yet they've been inconsistent during games.
Yeah, I think IPFW just really needs to work on their consistency, like you pointed out, and being intense coming right out from the start. And hopefully tomorrow night they'll just keep being consistent and really working on the little things. You know, I think everything will come together once they get their serving down and passing. But I just think the consistency is the key in an all-around game.
Okay, well, we want you to stay tuned to Channel 6 following tonight's telecast. Coming up in a moment here, we'll join the Spanish language programming from Univision Network, already in progress. Take care, everybody.